Hello! Welcome! Hi everybody. Hi Mag, hi Chain, hi Atsuko, hi everybody. Oh my god, Chain, thank you so much for the resub, for the Prime. 21 months? Almost 2 years, that's crazy. What the fuck? I really appreciate it though, thank you. 245 things. Damn. Hi Twy, how you doing? Welcome. Sorry, I'm eating candy right now. I should probably go get my bottle of water. I hope everyone's doing good today. I'm doing okay, but I'm really tired. I hope I can play through this. I'm gonna finish the first quest. I don't really know if I'm gonna get very far into the second one though, to be honest. I'm gonna do my best. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my water bottle. Hey. I hope y'all had I hope y'all had a good day. I had an okay day. It was just as usual. And tomorrow is my dad's birthday. That's why I'm not gonna be here this weekend. We're gonna celebrate my dad's birthday. Also, you know my dad who shows up, like, sometimes on streams and says that he lost his, like, Formula 1 race. You know, he's a gamer also. He plays games, but he plays, like, a F1 game mostly. And the thing is, he really likes the game. It's, like, fun for him. And so he made an entire thing that looks like a car, so he can play the game in it and feel like he's in a car. And then he was like, I can't see that well with my usual glasses when I look at the screen from my thing. And it's like a regular, like, gaming setup. It's like a fucking F1 setup. I was like, okay. Do you want me to make you glasses specifically for gaming? He's like, yes. And I was like, good. And I did it. And now he wears gaming specific glasses. Today I found out that a browser game I used to play with my mom still exists after a million years and still looks the exact same. Nothing got updated, just new late game features got added. That's literally all. Isn't that the best? So I've been happily planting lettuce and carrots for a few hours now. That sounds so nice, actually. That reminds me of... I've been thinking of playing Animal Crossing again, but I just don't really want to play New Horizons. Mm. I'm sorry for being late. We're gonna play the game now. Hmm. I've been trying to draw again since yesterday, since I'm finally not as busy. Yay! What are you drawing, Chain? All I have to say is it's a hot Scara. Hell yeah! If I do end up finishing this, I'll post it on my birthday like last year. When is your birthday again? In 22 days. Okay. What's the date? On November 15th. Okay, okay, nice. Neat. Why is it taking so long to load? I still don't know what I'm gonna do for the Halloween stream, guys, by the way. I've been thinking about it, I just don't know. I'm so glad I get to shit all over UGC and everyone agrees now. Everyone agrees? Why? I haven't touched it yet. Yes, I got the Welkin because I was desperate to get Flynn's. I was about to say Genshin UGC as a Halloween stream because it's so terrible it's scary. I mean, we're not gonna do that, but what? I haven't heard anything, because I haven't been on Twitter and stuff, so I don't know. I haven't even touched it. Every cute outfit is locked behind a paywall and the game mode is an open beta. What the fuck? Okay.
Add Astra.
Add ass. And they fixed nothing. The beta testers asked to change and there's so many AI covers. AI covers? What do you mean? So terrible that Bleb commented on the most accurate. Wait, did he fart?
You think I've got a sharp tongue? Just tell it like.
Add Astra.
He guessed he took a big shit. Okay, I wasn't far off.
Thank
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Like people used AI to create game cover images for the levels. What the fuck, man? That sucks. Huh? I already did all my things for the week. Okay, good. We're going back to Nodcry and continuing that quest because I have to rewatch the entire dialogue thing, I think. Which kind of sucks, but okay. Okay, bye, Chain. Thank you for hopping in. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good rest of your shift. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna do that for Halloween. I still don't know. I really want to try Voyager 19, but it's too short for one stream. Unless I am exceptionally bad at it, but I don't even know if you can be bad at such a game.
Too slow. Squall and Fury.
No. Oh, you know what I forgot? I'm back from the shit cleanup mission. Yeah, welcome back.
Here, this will serve.
Arlecchino, hold up a second. Since you brought us all, we still haven't got the slightest idea.
Simple.
Okay, I am, by the way...
I am an inheritor of...
Huh?
By the way, I'm skipping all this because I already saw it. I just couldn't continue the game, and it had me, like, restart the whole thing.
Are you?
Your surprise is... But the more when I was young, I discovered I could wield a what's more. Whenever I... Exactly. Together with my own investigations over the past few years, for instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing more than the shattered remnant. Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss. You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its...
If I recall correctly.
Yes. And that's the...
Oh.
Anyway, the rest of my
Paimon has a question. So, the Crimson Moon that the Karians used to worship was actually the iridescent moon, right? Which was one of the three moon sisters. Does that mean that the Karians were to the Crimson...
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like, but I would suspect that the Conrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the Abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon. Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's glow never truly faded. If you want,
The first time we met, I sensed something familiar when I looked at you.
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the Crimson Moon. Anyway, time is against us here, so I just want to make sure I've got one thing straight. In her letters, Sandrone mentioned that
That's right. For the iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with it...
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester gave me a book called Harry, also known as Leobranto Inamorato. You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the...
Beyond the bounds of this world?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally... The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them the book leaves much unsaid.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. There's no fireplace here!
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two. Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of Conria, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds. In short, I can open a pass. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage. Very well. Then
Traveler, spare me a little more. Thank you.
Mistress of the seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
She's so cool, man.
One word of advice. As you're crossing over, no matter what voices you hear, do not answer.
Got it. I sense a sinister gloom inside, but also the familiar light of the moon. I feel that I am about to meet an old friend who has changed beyond all recognition.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right.
What's gonna happen? Oh! Wow! Holy shit, dude! Okay, this, starting from here, I haven't done any of this. I saw the whole dialogue, but I haven't started this, so... Oh my god.
I sense your presence and great new death and rebirth. Wait, why are you? You have crossed over from another world, transcended fate itself. I have no right to.
Okay.
Hey, look up at the sky! A red moon! This must be the spot, right?
A red moon must be so cool.
Is that the abyss? It's practically filled the entire place. What now? What a tragic sight. Fragments of your broken body, seized by the abyss, and hung up aloft like mummified remains. Iridescent moon. Was this truly what you wished for?
Looks like there's only one way through here. Let's keep going and see what's ahead.
Careful! There's something spooky about this place. Feels like something is lurking in the fog.
Oh no! I hope no one comes out of the ominous fog and comes fucks me.
What do you do? Don't run off without her.
Oh no! I'm all alone. Oh my god, it's all
By the way, Columbina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty whole to Paimon. How is that possible?
Wow. I mean, it all. I can't say it looks like Enkanomiya because we know that Enkanomiya architecture is basically just Conrian now, and it's like, but it's so much, you know, party setup. Do I care? Lol. My god.
Quit following me.
Oh my god, look! Oh, it's broken!
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Oh no! Our table!
No, my sword!
Behold. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Oh! Oh my god, what the fuck was that?
The wind rises.
Damn. Hello?
Huh? Let me weave you a verse. Judgment! Lights out.
Too slow.
Huh?
Huh? So the iridescent moon's marrow is up there in the sky?
Huh? For real? That's way too high. There's no way we'll be able to reach it.
I love how he walked all the way over here, and when we got to this moment, all Paimon could say was, huh?
No,
Huh?
I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Okay.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water. Wait, see that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out.
Okay. It's in the water.
Looks like a device from the time of Karia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we could activate it, we might find some clues.
Oh. It's just like a seal of some kind, I guess.
Hey, look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different. Do you think these mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the
Wow,
secret?
Paimon, no way!
Find more of them!
Thalindis,
Ah!
we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining date night.
Ugh. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Shut the fuck up.
Thalindis? Is that Riru's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here?
Didn't Nefer previously mention that she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum?
Oh yeah. So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
The abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here. Like echoes. Or after images.
My Bina! Hashtag my Bina. How you doing, Emo? Welcome.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
For me, of all people. What do you mean? I was reading a fic, that's why I'm late. That is so fair, Emo. Do not apologize. I mean, you didn't, but, you know.
One with
Yeah, that's fair.
Rain outlines your...
the wind rises.
Looks like the abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
I feel like the character voices are kind of quiet. I mean, I feel like the music is fuck-ass loud. Let me see if I can... I don't think I can do something about it right now, though. Like, I can't open the menu?
Into the wind.
No, my sword!
Ja! Ah! Ja! Ga!
Oh, so you have a mechanism to activate another mechanism? Be for real.
I see. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, is the key to unlocking...
To unlocking what? I have some errands to run tomorrow. If it's not work making me wake up at an ungodly hour, then it's my sister and need to be picked up from the train station. Oh no, I'm sorry, Emo. That sucks. On a Saturday, too.
If it really does exist, then maybe this madness can finally be put to an end.
To unlock blank.
Behold!
Take cover behind the rocks!
What do you mean purify? Why couldn't I have done that in the one before? Is that the reflection of the moon?
With the Abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon marrow. Oh, Revier, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness.
Outsider.
If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Oh. That would be my sister, right?
Hey look! The moon's reflection is back to normal!
I'm going to work at
Voice
Sunday.
mentioned a chamber with the moon marrow. Do you think maybe it's hidden in the moon's reflection?
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
Let's go! Oh no, Emo, that sucks. Ah! Ah!
These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow! That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
Too slow. Time to go. The wind knows me.
You can't run! Punishment!
The wind rises. You dare to gaze upon me? Too slow. Behold!
Halloween party and a concert. And then a trip. That's nice. Hell yeah, Emo. I can't climb this?
Quit following me. Into the wind. The wind rises. Search for it. One with nature.
Huh? Witness the power. Yeah! Shiver!
Hang in there! We're so close!
The wind knows me.
No, my sword! Judgment! Let me weave you a punishment!
As one with wind and cloud.
We finally did it!
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away like an undying flame, yet now contaminated by the abyss. It has taken on a new form entirely. If we can purify the abyssal power within, we should be able to obtain its untainted essence.
Leave it to me. Oh, we're doing this again, Ether. Are you sure there's not going to be any side effects? Someday.
It's so cold. Is it you? Are you here?
Huh? Are you talking to us?
At long last, I can see you once more. Our fates have crossed, and I am finally free. I'm sorry, I lied to you. Even knowing what was to come, I still couldn't let go of the fear in my heart. As death drew near, the moment the moon shattered, my body began to split apart piece by piece. Like I was being cut into pieces by 1,000 blunt blades.
Ew.
My thoughts scattered as the cold crept in. But I could not bear to fade away like that.
I can't wait for that party because it's
Tell
also
me,
a birthday party.
what was it that brought you to us all that time ago? If only I had possessed your courage, then I might have been spared this torment, more painful than death.
And once and me and the people pleaser I am, I love giving gifts knowing damn well she'd love it. Oh, that's nice.
You look so puzzled. That's how I felt too when I first saw you. But trust me when I say that everything happens for a reason. Farewell, Hypo.
Hypo? What? Hypo? Who?
What was that all about? Was that the goddess of the iridescent moon? It sounded like she was speaking to a long-lost friend. But none of us have ever met her before, right?
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost moon she once knew.
Oh.
For a fading soul like hers, our auras must be too similar to tell apart.
But anyway, we've got the iridescent moon's marrow now. That should help you regain your strength, right? Alright, time to leave this place and meet back up with Arlecchino. Let's go!
Oh, cutscene.
Odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon,
Huh?
oh lifeless damsel.
Oh.
Oh god. Oh god.
Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
The abyss?
Wait.
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy.
I love how her voice is just very calm the whole time.
Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Wow. Damn, that was badass.
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Yes!
What are you waiting for?
I was gonna say, I think it's very funny, like, it's kind of funny how, like, we're running for our fucking lives here, and Columbina's just, like, speaking super soft. She doesn't stop speaking super soft. It was a very epic cutscene, though. I really liked it.
Oh, we made it!
That's true, Meg.
Is that you, Arlecchino? Did you save us?
No. Nah.
Wait, your hands! They're...
Ooh.
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry.
She runs in big leaps and jumps so high as the gravity didn't affect her that much as she was running on the moon. Yeah, that would make sense, honestly. I really like her for that. She's so funny because she rage baits in the same voice. Yeah, it's great. Is there anything I can do in return if I can purify the abyssal power? Then maybe.
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But surely... Oh... We're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
Oh.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
Gay.
Feeling stronger?
I'm super strong.
Oh, hey, Columbina, are you okay?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it was at as Third Harbinger.
Ooh. I sometimes have dreams like this, but I can't control in them how high I jump. I haven't had those dreams in a while, though. Does that mean my Ardley is C6 now? Man, that would be dope. I feel like I have them Subway Surf boots on. Yeah, those.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrier like this. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Please, Columbina, don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I can take it.
Okay. Also, I'm sorry, Twi, but I'm trying to understand like the Arla C6 joke. I've been reading it. I'm just like, I don't understand the joke. Did I miss something? I'm sorry.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The Rayhir of Solnari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality. Just like the frost moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Whoa, man.
Thank you.
Oh my
Look
god.
after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Revrier.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
Oh.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's played, but they're not her real name. We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a wandering life, so you've probably never really cared.
Bro!
All I'll say is this. Once you've defeated Revrier, give it some thought. Alright.
Oh!
That's it from me. I'll get you back safely first, then go meet up with Sandrone.
I never heard that one before. Let us know next time you need a hand. We'll be sure to return the favor. Bro!
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Stop reheating the Scar story over and over. Just bring him back.
It was a close call, but we got the iridescent moon's marrow and restored Columbina's strength, and that's all that matters. In other words, mission accomplished. Paimon wonders how everyone else is doing.
Let's visit them. She got the moon marrow that makes her stronger, so I said is my Arlie Constellation 6 now in terms of the game being stronger. Oh, right, okay. Yeah. Man, it would be crazy if the game worked like that. Suddenly, like, a character gets a massive power up, and it just works like that for a minute. Just a random playable character. Not counting the Traveler, because... you know, it happens in, like, small moments, I guess.
Upon the gale.
Or if, you know how sometimes there's a character who's completely, like, unable to fight, they're, like, passed out or hurt or something, and you can just not play them at all during that time? If the Traveler at least thought a single line to themselves, like, yeah, we've done that before, sure we can do that again, or whatever, but no. They pretend that it's something fresh when it's not. I don't- oh god! The fuck? I almost died!
Oh, do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly. Oh, hey look! They made it back as well!
Hey guys.
Prince! Llama! How did it all go?
All is well, thank you. Nefer and Yehoda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
I ran into Miss Anefa and Miss Aino on the way back. Their work is still in progress, so I suspect they won't be back for a while either.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr. Flintz.
I certainly am. I achieved what I
certainly
set
am.
out to do and came away with more than I bargained for.
More than you bargained for?
Fighting alone can get quite tedious.
Oh my
But I
god!
had the good fortune to run into a pair of
Oh my
brave
god!
young
Oh my god,
warriors.
that's Durin!
We meet again. How have you been?
Albedo!
Albedo! What are you doing here?
Holy shit! Okay, I'm full. It's been too long! I'm guessing you're here to see Varka?
Thankfully, tracking you down turned out to be a lot simpler than we envisaged.
These two
What?
courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the wild hunt. When they told me they
These
were
two-
Savarka's colleagues, it all made sense. And given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths, it's no wonder you're already acquainted.
Guys!
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
Oh my god! I love... Oh...
A gentleman of few words, I see, and a rather stern countenance. I presumed you were acquainted with him. Is that not the case?
Wait, those horns, you must be...
It's nice to meet you. Again. We've technically met before.
Oh my god, he's so baby.
Wait a sec. You're Minnie Durin.
That's right. It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
Oh my
By
god.
the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Interesting, isn't it?
Oh.
The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
Oh my god.
Wow, you look so different. In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment. I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon as a sign of my great respect for you.
Wow, you're such a smooth talker now. Paimon could get used to this. From now on, you may refer to her as your esteemed guide, Paimon.
I actually think a diminutive is warranted here.
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the perfect size.
I love you, Lauma.
When people call her little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they can't help themselves. If that's not a sign of endearment, what is?
You're absolutely right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
Oh my god!
Speaking of long journeys, didn't Columbina, leave with you? How come she isn't back yet?
She's been catching up with old friends. Wouldn't be surprised if she stopped for a cup of tea or 10 on the way back.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god!
People are talking about me. Hope it's nothing negative.
What the fuck is this lineup? Wait. Durin has what Kabukimono got ripped away from him. Ah!
Judging from your expressions, I'm guessing it all went well?
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some up momentarily.
Okay, Albedo.
Thank you for your hospitality, ladies and gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back. I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we still have some things to discuss. It's been a pleasure, everyone. But this is where I'll say goodbye.
We really appreciate your help.
Thanks for standing by us.
Oh, come on. Spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
Oh!
I understand. Well, bye for now, Harlequino.
It's so surreal seeing everyone here like this. Yeah. When your circle's small but you all old gramps. Show those group to a 3.0 player for a heart attack. That's true. But then people would look at Mini Durin and be like, who the fuck is this? I'm saying 3.0 because before that we'd have no idea who Bina and Arle are. Yeah, that. Also.
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
Are you saying we're about to run out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am. Come on in and see for yourself.
Okay, Santa Claus. Also Varka, like, right. What? Excuse me! What the fuck is going on right now?
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way. With Miss Columbina's colleague gone, we should be back to the original crew plus the other colleagues I brought in.
What in the goddamn is happening? What is this? What the fuck? Varka's the youngest here? Oh my god, you're right. That's so funny. Like, why do we have Varka, Dane, Columbina, and Durin in one screenshot? That is insane shit. That's so funny. I did not expect Dane at all.
Though, it looks like we have another new face. Someone else managed to rope in a colleague too?
Sorry. He's probably here for us.
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know here.
My only friends.
This here is Deansliff, colleague of Teyvat's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the Traveler. Well, not exactly colleagues, more sort of friends.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon follow.
Lol.
When he comes looking for us, it's usually something important. Paimon's guessing you've heard about the Wild Hunt, then.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the Wild Hunt is our mutual enemy, would that earn me a seat at the table?
Coucou papa. J'ai terminé ma course. Ouais, super. Ok, je suis trop content qu'elle taille les lunettes. Gros bisous et à demain. Ah oui, putain, demain c'est samedi déjà. I'm just realizing that tomorrow's already Saturday. Kikou. So everyone say hi to my dad. Now! Merci, bisous, à demain.
As the saying goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainsliff, there's a seat with your name on it. Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple more chairs?
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's first order is to rustle up a couple more chairs. I've missed this.
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now. Don't sweat it. There are people who go their whole lives without getting the hang of it. You're ahead of the game already.
No one connecting the dots about Dane here baffles me. For real. Look at you, Paimon, expert in the art of encouragement. Oh, crying!
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
Perhaps you should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
I just got back from the curatorium. Besides, aren't you curious to see what's taking her so long?
Miss Nefer doesn't strike me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential under such circumstances. Would it not be tactless for me to impose?
Oh, but it's fine for me to impose.
What can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner people's affection, Miss Moonchanter. Besides, you have far more in common with her than I do.
What the fuck's happening?
All right then.
Scar and Dottore will soon join the insane screenshot
Impressive.
crew. Bro, for
She
real.
barely fought back at all. I admire your powers of persuasion, my friend.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
Wow.
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
Anyway, looks like we've got some time to kill before the meeting. Let's take a little breather, folks. And feel free to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business once the other two arrive.
Chat with everyone.
You're both awfully quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
This is an insane screenshot. Like, just this. Just this is so... What the hell, man?
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted? If not, I'd be glad to help.
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint, then?
Looks like we'll have some time to kill before the meeting. Cause our fans every day. Yes.
I dabble occasionally.
I dabble.
He's an excellent painter. Tables, chairs, people, dragons.
Table!
You name it. He'll paint it for you.
I'm flattered.
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to give it a try myself.
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway, how about you, Durin? What sort of portrait would you prefer?
Portrait painted? Logos minted?
I'd be fine with anything. Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll play it by ear.
You can replicate any style I want?
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll do my best to match it.
Thank you. In that case, I'll dig up some reference material for you.
What the fuck? Every second I was like, what is happening? This is not a fanfic or fan art, this is real. Yeah. Hey, Dane.
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
A lot, actually.
For starters, why'd you just show up here without even giving us a heads up?
If you think back to our previous interactions, you may recall that that's hardly out of character for me.
You do have a point there.
Sorted out your accommodation yet?
Oh yeah! You'll need to find somewhere to stay the night too, right? Wanna tag along with us? You never know. We might get a group discount.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay.
Great! Paimon will handle it! And in return, we can get Dainslift to be our very own personal bodyguard.
Paimon, you're thinking out loud again.
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so sooner. I'd be happy to help.
I love Dimitri Fire Emblem.
Paimon was only kidding, but good to know. Anyway, since we're all here together, we might as well watch each other's backs. That's just what friends do, right?
Indeed. Thank you.
Truth be told, I can't remember the last time I was in a meeting with so many people.
God, he's so fucking
You're not
hot.
alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone together for a serious discussion.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met two Ratniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy, Eatlua.
Eatlua is a good apple.
What?
I'll give him that.
A good apple.
He's kind, honest, and regularly delivers supplies to my lighthouse. A true Ratnik to the core. In that sense, he puts me to shame.
A good apple.
So you're what? A fake Ratnik? That's what it sounds like you're saying. But I get the feeling that's not quite what you meant.
What the fuck? Hello?
Come on, why the awkward silence?
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it. You've known all along, haven't you, my friend?
What's happening?
Now that was an awkward silence.
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if Eatlua doesn't know, huh?
What the fuck?
That goes without saying. Gotta be careful what you share with youngsters, after all.
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess. The Traveler and Paimon?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbatos himself, I swear your secret's safe with me.
When we went for drinks, you said that you and Barbatos were practically best buds. In the light of that claim, do you really expect me to take your oath seriously?
Of course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados, all right?
With Barbados.
Fair enough, then. Nothing like a bit of mutual leverage to seal the bonds of friendship.
What the fuck is going on? Y'all. Wow, tension.
Ah, Miss Nefer. You made it after all. But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end. Once this is over, I'll be heading straight back to continue my work. I left Yehoda back at the Curatorium to watch over things while I'm gone.
Huh. So much for just this once.
Shh! Not so loud! We're on a roll here. What if she remembers and suddenly decides to back out?
Did you say something, Mr. Varka?
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
What the fuck?
Must have been a frog.
Must have been a wind.
They get so noisy around here at nighttime. It's like they're putting on a concert in the background.
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. Let me start by saying that it's an honor to be speaking before so many distinguished colleagues and collaborators. First up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in Nodcry. Then there's Miss Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, an intel gatherer extraordinaire. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. From the little I've heard, they're making some great progress. Over here, we have Mr. Flintz, a ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously distracted the Wild Hunt to buy time for the rest of us. For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team. By his side is a new face for us all, myself included, Mr. Durin, who has come to lend his aid. Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina.
Oh my god!
Then we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the rundown. And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Tevat.
Wow! That's a lot of people! Great turnout!
Miss Nefer, it looks like you might have another job coming your way, so, congratulations on the
And by the way,
business, I
we
guess.
have the Moon Maiden
You
here.
think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is? Who's looking for me now?
That would be me, Miss Nefer. I have a commission for you.
And you are?
Who I am doesn't matter right now. What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of Solnari.
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions. But in your case, I'll have to decline. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say your job's probably more hassle than it's worth. Something about you seems like bad news.
It's my eyes, isn't it?
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions for me.
My name is Dainsleif. And yes, I am from Conria. As I'm sure you're aware, the Recher of Solnari's real name is Rerir. He was once an acquaintance of mine.
He was my bro.
Really?
My pal.
Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate Rerir's background.
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends? What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the Five Sinners.
I'll tell you everything I know. The history of Conria, the names and identities of the Five Sinners, I remember it all like it was yesterday. I have never spoken openly of this before, but the truth was exactly as people say. The 5 sinners were each driven by their own desires, and it was by playing upon these that the Abyss tempted them to their fall, tearing Conrial apart in the process. The visionary, Vedifenir, who wished to foretell the future. The wise, Haroptatir, who sought limitless knowledge. Gold, Rhindaughter, who desired to create life. The foul, Sertologi, who pursued supreme strength. And last, but not least, Raker of Solnari, Rerir, Ravager of the Moon. Of the 5, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me. He never harbored grand ambitions, so what changed in the space of a single night? How did he come to fall like the others?
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what actually happened?
By the way, I'm so happy we got Dane now, because last time we saw him, he was still unvoiced, and we didn't have to wait a year to hear him again. Right! That's good. I'm really glad that everyone is back to being voiced.
That's right.
You mentioned how the Abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice? And what other context can you give me about the events of that time? The more detail you can give me, the better.
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly know where to begin. The fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary, Vedifenir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons.
Okay. Do you see that Candace's VA officially changed? We will hear her in the event, which is the second half of the patch. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I'm not mad about it, honestly. I don't really exactly remember how it went, but apparently she was one of those voice actors who harassed someone, or like, I can't remember what it was. But something about her, I mean, she said that she didn't want to work with Genshin anymore, right? It was like her choice to leave anyway.
When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no bounds. I gathered together every ally I thought I had, and together,
wow,
we set a night to storm the palace and free Ved. Centuries on, the memories of that night still haunt me, like a never-ending nightmare. We broke through the palace gates, just like we had planned, each striking towards our separate targets. But then, I was betrayed. Even Vedifenir, the very person I had come to rescue, abandoned me and partook of the Abyss's power.
So, it's personal after all. Then tell me, Mr. Dainsleif, what price are you willing to pay? You, of all people, must know that nothing comes for free.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a commission. But know this. Rerir was not always a madman. Believe it or not, there was a time when he was just an ordinary man, working for the Conrian Intelligence Service. Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this mystery. But before you decide if you will accept my commission, I will tell you more about him. Enough, I hope, to help you plan your next move.
There's a lot more to the story even before recent events where fans were very racist towards her. So in that regard, no, do not blame her for leaving. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't have the whole story, but I think I remember seeing people get say very bad things about her even before that, yeah.
Sounds pretty good to me. Feels like we just flagged down a random passerby, only to discover he's actually a master strategist who has a score to settle with our enemy.
Must be all that good karma I've been building.
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
wisecracks. Besides, isn't that lamp of yours bright enough already?
Relax. It was meant to be a compliment. If that was a little over the top for your liking, I'll make sure to tone it down next time.
I'll give your proposal some serious thought, Mr. Dainsleif. Let's speak in private once the meeting is over.
Before that, there's a few things I'd like to share.
Okay. You recount meeting the Knave and how the iridescent moon's marrow was retrieved from the Crimson Moon space. You make it clear that the Knave chose to help you of her own accord, then conclude by reporting how the hearts of the three moons are finally in your hands.
Now that we've united the hearts of the three moons, your power should be greatly enhanced. But it seems like that hasn't happened yet?
I believe it will take a little longer. You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. Even though I'm doing a lot better now, the truth is, my recovery will likely be an ongoing process.
Okay.
From the moment I was born, my power has been slowly ebbing away. And that is because Tevat has never accepted me. Even with the moons united as one, it seems my rejection cannot be undone.
Oh, no.
So far, I have yet to find a solution. It may turn out to be a problem that will plague me until the day I finally leave this place behind. Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Ray here of Solnari. As Arlecchino put it, this is not about chasing the spoils of victory. It's just a gesture of heartfelt gratitude.
Kutar.
Moon Maiden. She seems a lot more energetic and positive than she did when we first met.
Defeating the Ray here of Solnari will be no easy task. While my strength slowly recovers, we'll also need to gather more intel.
Naturally. We should take all the help we can get if we hope to defeat him.
We've considered several viable plans now, but our choice hinges on the answers to a few key questions. Is it even possible to kill Rerir? What experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what's he really after? Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the first of these questions.
The Skirk and Rerir thing was fucking insane. I saw that! That was so fucking stupid! Having fun and all, there comes a horde of unemployed people with too much time on their hands to hate on them for nothing. It was mostly one loud person that started, from what I've seen. Yeah, but I mean, I guess it, like, escalated. I don't know. Because it drove them both out of Twitter, right? Or it was just Skirk's voice actor, I can't remember.
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you again, Miss Nefer. Believe me when I say it's not my wish to burden you. But right now, relying on your skills is our only option.
So you're placing all your hopes on me, huh?
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help us. Honestly, I can hardly believe how lucky we are.
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonchanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flinches insincere flattery the next.
Ladies, please.
Ladies!
I must object to your portrayal of me. That's all. Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not here.
He's so funny.
I almost don't want to leave this room.
What the fuck?
I'm curious to see how this plays out.
Are they gonna make
I
out?
have faith in you, Miss Nefer. Something tells me you'll stand by us until the very end.
Oh? And what makes you so sure of that? What if I suddenly decide that my compensation is insufficient?
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste for Rerir. And knowing you, that alone is motive enough.
Look at them getting along so well. Like two peas in a pod.
A couple of cards.
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is no justice.
Miss Lauma, you have to understand something. Unlike you, I don't actually enjoy having everyone's hopes on my shoulders.
Is that right? Well, Maybe the fact that I'm willing to put my hopes in other people says more about me than you. But the fact is, I also trust you. And that's because I know that you're someone we can count on.
Anyway, we've got our plan, so let's get moving. Mr. Dainsleif, let's talk. And Traveler, once we're finished, if you've nothing else planned, I'd like you to come with me.
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now know that when other issues come up in the future, I'll have far more luck getting Lauma to convince Miss Nefer than trying to do it myself.
Hate to say it, friend, but that's one of the funniest things I've heard in a while.
Okay,
Why?
dude.
You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what makes it so hilarious is how long it's taken you to realize.
What is happening here? Nefer and Dainsleif converse intently for quite some time. From the gravity of their expressions, you can tell how heavily the next stage of the plan weighs upon them both. After a short chat, Albedo and Duran head off with Varka on what they describe as a simple finding mission. Lauma steps out for a while, then comes back loaded up with emergency medicine. She tells you that while people rarely expect to get her, it's her duty to be ready when they do. What? You and Paimon wait patiently for Nefer, content to see how well everyone is working together. Once Nefer is finished, you follow her and Lauma back to the curatorium. They hired real-time homosexuals for this patch's script. I think they did. I got an achievement. Thank God it's gay. Oh, wait.
Thank you for waiting.
It's okay. We actually used the time to help Dainsleif get a room at the hotel.
Okay.
That's very considerate of you.
Just
Now,
walking up in the morning,
I
gotta
trust
thank
you share
God.
my curiosity about Rarir's past, and you seem fairly familiar with Mr. Dainsleif already.
That's right, we've known each other for quite some time now. Also, okay. Also, okay, Herbie. Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God.
We spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation. He feels confident that these secrets will be safe with you.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Thanks for your trust too, Nefer.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you. It shows that you trust me to explain everything in due course.
That's because we know what you're capable of. We appreciate you too, Nefer. You might have been forced to help in the beginning, but this time, it was your choice.
That's one way to put it. Another is this, that once a decision's been made, it's set in stone. After that, my only goal is to see it through. Alright, so here's how it is. I'm going to access Rarir's thoughts again using my confidential method.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure you've seen things like this before on your travels, so you're surely well aware of how dangerous it can be. The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceedings. I plan for us to enter the fragment of his consciousness together, and once inside, I will focus on searching for information. Think of this as a diving expedition into someone's brain. If I'm the diver, you are my safety equipment, tasked with keeping me alive while I'm under the surface.
Okay.
Once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain absolutely silent at all times. We will discuss our observations after the ceremony has concluded. Lastly, any individuals of a weaker constitution are advised not to partake in the ceremony. In any case, Paimon has her own job to do, which requires staying in the room, but not joining the ceremony.
Nefer conspicuously left out the details of her confidential method. I guess her brain diving techniques are a trade secret.
Well, good luck.
There's a little more to it than that. I was being serious when I said you have a job to do. While the rest of us are inside Rarir's mind, it's imperative that we have a team member on the outside.
Okay.
In the event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder. I don't anticipate any issues, but the extra level of safety will be greatly appreciated.
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here, and you're our whole rescue team.
Wow.
That's pretty much the most important job in the crew.
So, Paimon's like the lifeguard? Yeah, that makes sense. All right, got it.
For like
Good.
5 people. 4.
Please, take a
Sorry.
seat. We'll get started momentarily.
So, did Mr. Dainsliff tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rarir kept some big secrets in his life. He's not sure that they were the cause of his eventual downfall, but he's asked me to uncover what those secrets were all the same.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this, no matter the cost.
If you think that, you'd be overestimating me. I'm a businesswoman, not a mercenary. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse into Conrian history? No chance.
Well, as long as you don't let morbid curiosity get in the way of safety concerns, we're good. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
You're such a killjoy.
She's got incense, candles, almost feels like a summoning ritual. Seems like Nefer still has no intentions of sharing her trade secrets, but now's not exactly the moment to pry. I see there's a chess set on the table. Could that have something to do with her intel gathering methods?
Alright, I'm good to go.
All set over here too.
I'm ready as well.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
Pinky promise.
All right. Let your whole body relax. We're about to begin. Close your eyes.
I mean, I still have a whole hour left to stream, so I'm hoping it's not longer than an hour. In the sense that I can leave on time. Without having to redo all this.
Phew. Could this be his office?
My house.
Pretty standard setup. Bookshelves, paperwork, files.
Okay.
According to Dainsliff, Rarir used to be an intelligence operative. Chances are there's plenty of top secret intel stashed away in this room. Is this where you keep your secrets, Rarir? Can't say I'm not looking forward to this.
Bro, Genshin needs to stop with the long-ass sequences.
A file tucked inside a folder. The title reads, Dear Breakfast Shop Owner. It's a list of names, but at this stage I have no idea who any of them even are.
Okay.
Wonder what kind of encryption technique this is. Seems like it has to be inserted into that camouflage device nearby. Aha! It's an audio recording.
Please, hear me out.
Hear me out.
I can't shake this feeling that someone's been spying on our house. No, I'm not being paranoid. It's true. I saw someone dressed in all black. It was a couple of days back, but that was on another street, not near my house. I swear, I know what I saw.
There's a note in the margin. Surveillance of the Runfarther residence has concluded. We apprehended the target and filed the mission report last night.
What?
Could the voice in the recording belong to one of Rarir's targets?
I'm so confused though, like around Fontaine they introduced this sequence is gonna be long and you won't be able to leave in the middle. Didn't they? Yeah, right, I was gonna say, like, they used to do this and now they just don't anymore, which is like, how am I supposed to know what I'm getting into?
Bookshelves full of documents. Looks like these are all files, packed with the personal details of individual Conrians. The Crimson Moon dynasty preceded the eclipse. Since Rerir worked as a secret agent during the latter, it stands to reason that he was tasked with purging remnants of the old dynasty. Yep. Lines up exactly with what Dainsleif told me.
This is something that we need to tell them next time there's a fucking survey. And be like, get people a chance to fucking just, you know... like, just quit in the middle of a quest.
Inlaid with a precious gem.
Imagine you're fucking playing this on your
Must be
lunch
Far's
break.
girlfriend.
Okay. Imagine you're playing this on your lunch break, and you just can't stop, and you have to restart the whole thing when you just stop. That shit is annoying. Damn you, Genshin!
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them, just like usual.
Okay, I can't auto this.
Male, 51. Occupation, cook.
Cook!
Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Wow. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh-uh.
Neutralized.
What? Neutralized? Wow, that's so uncool they're making me do this.
Should be archived under purged targets.
What the fuck?
Female, 23. Occupation, office clerk. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Nuh-uh-uh.
Neutralized.
That's so uncool.
Another one for purged targets. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter.
Oh my god, come on, man.
Never mind. What's it got to do with me?
The fuck, Rerir?
Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
That is so messed up.
Neutralized on...
That's so messed up.
Just another nobody for the archive.
What?
Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered a priority in the past. Huh. He barely even interacted with other Crimson Moon descendants.
Oh, was it the recording? No, that's a child. Is it? Oh.
Female, 16. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
She's 16, bro!
Neutralized on...
That sucks!
Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. None whatsoever. She doesn't seem to be anyone important, but then again, how many of them really are?
What the fuck's wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with him?
Female, 13. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Bro, be for real.
Neutralized on...
They're getting younger! Stop this!
Filed.
Motherfucker! What?
Male, 11. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has not been observed making any contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
So why is he... Why is he a threat? He didn't even do anything. At this point, it's just genocide. Bro.
Neutralized and...
Shit sucks. This shit sucks. This is so bad. I mean, it's always been genocide.
Male. 6. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Poses a threat to the dynasty.
Yeah, like none of them did anything. They just interacted with each other. That's it. Like, it's straight up just genocide. What the fuck, man? Anya, okay. Yeah, Revere, you gonna say anything about this?
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it.
Who the fuck is talking?
Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Yeah, exactly, Mag. I was gonna point this out.
Most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
That makes me fucking sick.
No, my job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate line of work.
Okay.
Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts.
Which they are not. That's fucked up. This is making me sick.
He looks even gloomier than last time. I wonder what's changed.
Oh, you wonder what's changed? Look for Vetterfolnir. Forcing the player to do this in Revere's POV, the genius move on the holiest part. It is! It's good storytelling, and it's like... Huh? Open? Oh. Storytelling so good that it makes you want to throw up. Yeah, it's good storytelling. Reality check. That's
Mr.
yeah.
Vettelneer, it's been quite some time since we last met.
Are we gonna see him?
Revier, I trust you're here because you have something important to discuss.
Forgive me. I wasn't tuning out. It's just, I noticed you didn't even phrase that as a question. As if you knew I was coming. Tell me, does someone in your position ever feel the need to ask questions at all?
It is indeed within my power to foresee certain things. Things like your arrival.
I was just thinking. It won't be long before I'll be inviting both you and Dane to my wedding.
That isn't a lie, but nor is it a fact as such. It's a wish, isn't it?
No fooling a prophet, is there?
Ever since that day we met for drinks, I knew it was only a matter of time before you came looking for me.
Does it feel good? Knowing how the future will unfold.
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad fail to capture the complexity of what such a power entails. Once you've seen what will come to pass, it can be all too easy to succumb to fear and melancholy. Unless, of course, you learn to abandon these feelings.
Yeah.
You fear my silence, and long to hear the words I left unspoken that day.
That's right.
You must have noticed my reluctance to broach the subject. And the reason is simple. Because the truth could never have lived up to your hopes. For both our sakes, such words are better left unsaid. The burden of prophecy was never meant for your shoulders.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear your prophecies? None but our exalted king?
Or rather, our king as he once was.
You're closer to his majesty than I am. You must know better than anyone how much he's changed.
You say that as though it is to my benefit. Yet precisely because of that, I dare not speak rashly. A king can turn out to be the most virtuous of rulers, or a tyrant more terrible than the most vicious of dragons.
You are so wise and far-sighted, yet still you would have me live in fear of the unknown?
You make a fair point. Especially given my silence alone was all it took to send you spiraling downwards. Very well then. let me offer you some advice. And I say this not as a prophet or a visionary, but simply as the brother of your friend. For many reasons, there is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness. If happiness is what you seek, you should find another fiancé.
Ooh.
Hold on. There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis? Guess I'd better tread carefully.
Wait. Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity.
What?
His name is Rayrir, and he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What did you say?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner.
Why are you telling me all of this now?
Simple. It's because I want you to kill him. You are the only person he would never suspect.
No, absolutely not. I would never dream of doing such a despicable thing.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last? Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson Moon flows in your veins too.
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? The dynasty has long been dead and gone. You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything I have?
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me. Don't tell me you've never felt so much as a flicker of fury for the way we were trampled into the dust.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him. Or have him persuade the Vinster King.
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand over our secrets over and over again? Or why we refuse to give up on restoring the dynasty? The Vinster King. A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. A petty little man with a miser's heart. And he dares to sit upon the throne? Mark my words. Sooner or later, Conria will fall. And it will be his doing.
Damn. Also, fuck my stupid baka life I pressed the wrong button. Joke is over. What did you mean to say?
If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it. Just you watch. It won't be long before calamity descends upon us all.
The Rayrir of Solnari.
What was that?
That really is quite a secret you've been keeping from me, Rayrir. But who am I to talk? Am I really any better? I've kept my own past a secret this whole time too.
Jeez.
Love should be built on honesty. But ours was born from lies. And yet, is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? If we don't cover up the parts that no one else should see, how can we go on pretending to be normal? Vedifulnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his prophecy. In the end, nothing stays hidden forever. But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold. I'll do everything in my power to protect what I cannot afford to lose, no matter who I have to face.
Oof. Okay. What I said, but it makes more sense in Polish.
No
oh,
more
okay.
lies.
I didn't.
Was that Rayrir who just walked past the window?
I didn't mean to do
Doesn't
that.
it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Oh my god.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Deli. Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition. right. I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli. People of no consequence always vanish so easily. And no one even remembers them.
What the fuck?
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So many have died already, and they say that the king's madness grows with each passing day. We're not going to survive this, are we? But why does it have to be this way? Do we really deserve to die just because of the blood that runs through our veins? Felindis, are you even listening?
Sorry, Freether. My mind was off wandering.
Okay.
I heard you, though. You're talking about what Rerir said. He's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and besides, my eyes are perfectly ordinary.
This is, like... You have to protect them because they're gonna come for you next! Girly queen!
Truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have any connection to any of it. It's been a long time since my family severed ties.
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic of a king? No one.
Like, when all of them are gone, what do you think they're gonna do? What do you think they're gonna do?
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. But for now, you need to keep yourselves hidden. Don't let anyone find you, anyone at all. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. You need to be extra careful when he's around. And when I am too. For now, don't come looking for me. And if anything happens to me, just act like we've never met.
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have? But after all this time together, surely he wouldn't lay a hand on you.
I won't speak in his defense, nor can I give you a clear answer to that question. But I'll do everything I can to put an end to this. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape presents itself, take it. You'll be glad you took some spare change.
You call that change? But what about you?
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere right now. Please think about yourself for once.
For fuck's sake, man! What the fuck?
Another day, another round of assassination training.
Music's so loud.
Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you to get it out of blood?
Why would it? Aren't we all just walking blood bags?
Wow.
But not everyone is accustomed to hunting down others like prey. You've been a hunter for so long now, you seem to have forgotten that most people don't just go around killing one another.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. All is foretold.
Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. Then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. And the prey won't sense a thing.
I doubt that. I'll bet no one's ever died a quiet death at your hands.
I work clean. No traces.
That's so uncool.
That doesn't make it open and above board, though. The king just happens to need you right now. What if somebody doesn't?
That won't happen.
He's changed. Ever since he fell under the spell of that hour. In the beginning, he
ones I dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
You know why Celinda didn't accept your proposal, don't you? Was it because you didn't trust you? Or something else?
Oh my god, what in the goddamn?
Delindis, do you still remember Orlog?
Orlog.
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers. You spoke for quite a while, didn't you?
Yes, we did. What about him?
He was arrested 2 days ago.
No!
Chances are he's already dead.
He...
I just don't get it! After everything he's done, why do you still stand by him? Or does it mean nothing to you that people keep dying?
No, that's not... Just hear me out.
I need to go now, Thelindis. They're looking for us. You take care too. If you ever need a place to hide, come find us.
This sucks! This sucks so much!
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 47 hours for experimental purposes. The results are as follows. All subjects of observation that were sent inside have now... The situation within is proving more problematic than anticipated.
What?
No progress whatsoever. What now? Won't you give me even a glimmer of hope? Things are getting worse by the day. I have to find a way or we'll all be in danger. But I... If all this research comes to nothing, what then? Sooner or later, it'll be my neck on the line.
That's what I told you! She's sweating.
But could he really bring himself to kill me?
I don't know.
No. Surely he wouldn't have the heart.
I mean, he's a sinner. Aha! That's cool looking though. Orla!
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live.
Okay, thank you, Emo. See you later. I hope you have a good night.
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
What in the goddamn...
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever.
Why?
That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen.
The music's so loud.
Imagine that.
What?
If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this. Would we?
Oh my god, I hate this.
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Huh. Wait. That's... Thalindis?
Yeah. Yeah.
No. No! Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon.
You fucking idiot.
How could you possibly have anything to do with them? It cannot be. A diluted bloodline. Carefully concealed. I see it now. You've been living in the shadows just like me. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of justice. Even imagining my friends would back me up. But in the end,
Irminsul.
Finster King! How far are you going to take this?
Irminsul.
From the direct bloodline to secondary offshoots? And then what? Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you not rest until everyone down here is dead? No. This cannot go on. This is where it ends.
Oh wow, you were perfectly fine killing children, but now your wife's involved? Not even your wife, your fiance or your girlfriend. King Ermin's full name is apparently Irminsul. I guess that makes sense. Which is a crazy reveal to draw here. Yeah.
You're really letting me go?
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no one will find you.
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will know I was here. But what about you?
Me?
If you let me go, you won't be able to complete your mission, will you?
Good point. In that case, maybe you should stay.
What?
No, please! I just want to see the outside world again.
Go on living?
Yes. I know you're a man of your word. So please, just let me go.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? Just kidding. Go, now. But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other again very soon if you do.
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifalnir. What are you trying to do? Break me down?
Oh my god.
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon Thalindis.
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
And that voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly whose it is. It's Vedifalnir. He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet. What's his game here? Tell me then. What will this moment of opportunity look like? And no answer. He's like a ghost. Always disturbing me when I'm on edge, but never answering when I need him most.
So, the Eclipse Dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. And it seems like it was all connected to the Vinster King's research.
Right.
The King's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hanging in the balance. No wonder every aspect of Rarir's life was so unstable. And it looks like this Thelindis, Rarir's would-be fiancé, herself belonged to a sub-branch of the Crimson Moon Dynasty's descendants.
Yeah, I got that, Nefer.
It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. If the Vinster King hadn't intervened in such a drastic way, they might have gone on deceiving each other for the rest of their lives. And why does Vedderfanir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rarir's head? This guy kept more secrets than I ever imagined. The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memories, you only ever see the parts they're willing to let surface. Time for something a bit more creative. We've been inside Rarir's mind this whole time, building up a picture of his psyche. There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out the rest.
Okay.
Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction, part simulation, part reasoning, but it's usually pretty accurate. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rarir has really been hiding.
I'm the Ash baby. What the fuck is this? Wolf.
Rarir, are you there?
What? Oh my god! Moving pieces consumes action points. When all your action points are used up, it will be returned to the previous save point. When a piece moves to a square with this marking, it will gain the corresponding number of action points. This square will also become the latest save point. Oops.
Hey, Rarir! Come out, it's urgent!
Dane? What's wrong?
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've met up with the others.
Okay.
Okay. I'll come. But the Lindis is still over at the Universitas. I'll need to leave her a note.
All right then, but make it quick.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before. Whatever this is, it must be big trouble.
Dude, why is it in diagonal? It's disorienting. What the fuck, man? This is ridiculous. Huh? This is really confusing me. This is so confusing for me. This is not fun. Oh my god, dude! Like if I press W, it's to move forward, not to the left. Exactly! What the fuck is that?
Well, this is a nice change.
Granddaughter!
At this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight, I say that's a big step forward for our dear Conria.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day. Why would we seek refuge in the night?
You might ask your blade that same question. I'm told it prefers the cover of darkness. The word on the street is that Mistylotl only strikes when he has an unfair advantage. But that is patently false. I see you're missing an arm and a leg. Surely only a fair fight could explain that.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me, I'll take them.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible. Assuming I have your full support in my research.
This quest is crazy.
Lunatic.
Lunatic.
Rocketeer. What brings you here?
Why, Dainsleif, of course. He invited me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions,
What
Miss
the
Rheindahl.
fuck, man?
Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king, and I can assure you he affords me no greater convenience than he does you.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. So at least some of the rumors must be true. You're clearly doing well for yourself.
Like, okay.
So drop the humble servant act. It endears you to no one. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum, the chief royal mage known as the Wise by royal appointment, and by far the most favored among the 4 pillars of Conria. Vice President Veit doesn't even try to hide his envy when he sees you.
My success is the product of hard work and good luck. It's as simple as that. Were the king not such an extremist, I hardly think I would have received a senior post at my age. Of course, no job is without its gripes. Serving a king like ours can be a challenging task.
Yeah, I
as I'm sure you
understand
can
why.
imagine. And as for Efterveit, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress. Like everything else in life, it comes with pros and cons.
You're all here. I apologize for the short notice, but it was an emergency.
You must be Rarir.
Mr. Mistylotl. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course. I'm pleasantly surprised that you remember me.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsleif, you'd better have a very good reason for convening this little gathering.
It's my brother, Vedofenir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes and thrown in prison.
Vedofenir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Horoptatyr more than anyone else in the world. Does this mean the king's circle of trust just got even smaller?
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants, which is as clear as day to anyone paying attention. I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the Universitas Magistrorum.
And also because you're slimy.
Slimy.
Vedofenir, perhaps less so. But still, a visionless visionary? It rather inclines me to think that qualifications are not what get you ahead in Conria.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedofenir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight. I need all of you on my side.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the Royal Guard. You swore an oath to the throne.
Hmm? You've been planning this for a while, haven't you?
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have of Vedofenir, disfiguring your most loyal subject for putting the best interests of his court and nation first, this is not the conduct of a wise ruler. My blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
Damn.
So, Vedafilnir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the visionary, that is deeply troubling news. The extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. The question is, how does a man like me get out of this situation unscathed? You have noble ambitions, Dane. But I'm afraid they don't do much for a guy like me. I'm not interested in saving the world. All I want is a letter of pardon.
A letter of pardon? For whom? Thelindis? The chances of the Vinster King issuing a pardon for anyone connected to the Crimson Moon seem vanishingly slim. This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. But why is it taking this form? Does it have something to do with Revir's past? Another mystery I'll need to unravel.
Oh, consume the marked number of action points to defeat your opponent's pieces. Your pieces will only attack when they have more action points than needed to defeat your opponent's piece. Oh my god, dude. The controls of this make no sense at all. It is gonna drive me batty, dude. And how do I use the thing? How do I attack? Huh? Okay. Oh my god.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 60 hours for experimental purposes.
Interference?
The results are as follows. Research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty.
Yeah! Jesus!
Its origins have something to do with the god's power. Secondly, it serves serves as a portal to an as-yet indeterminate location. Moon Marrow can thus be defined as a spatial gateway.
That's so fucking loud for no reason. Hi, Nix, how you doing? I was like, I'm not doing anything, I'm just watching this like a movie, and I just, I got startled so bad. How you doing? No, it's okay. I mean, I should probably lower the sound on this, alert, because it startles me every time, man. I hope you're doing good, though. Okay, what's she saying? Dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding Moon Marrow. Firstly, its origins have something to do with the god's power. Secondly, it serves as a portal to an as-yet indeterminate location. Moon Marrow can thus be defined as a spatial gateway. What?
However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question
glad you're
of
doing
where it
good.
leads to. To start with, opening the gateway requires a specific power source, which the relevant literature indicates. An enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open.
Right, okay.
Currently, the total power output of our instruments remains in the single digits. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow lab. The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its personnel into abyssal energy research, which has stymied all Crimson Moon-related projects. This is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in a single source of power is risky, especially one as poorly understood as this. As well as making ourselves overly reliant on a single resource, we are neglecting other promising technologies. I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful. But as a Moon Marrow researcher, I desperately want to see the world beyond the gateway. If we really made it there one day, what would we find? And how would we go about taming the unknown? My imagination is endlessly fueled by questions such as these.
Oh my god. Ah. Shit. What? No way! I was at the other save point. What do you mean? What is this shit? Is this not a checkpoint? How do I do this? This is a trick. Okay.
This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with your parents.
Delindis, did you hear about what happened?
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday, and he was acting a little unusual, but he slept pretty well, so I'm guessing whatever he did was a good deed.
Last Friday?
You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation never happened. You understand?
Is this the first time Genshin has ever mentioned the weekdays? Like the human weekdays? The Earth weekdays? No? Okay, I must be insane.
What if he finds out that you pried into his secrets?
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know is he's just a normal guy who happens to run some errands for the king.
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, I don't want to lose him. But enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon.
Whoa.
All you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe, then in the future, everyone will be able to see a red moon.
A red moon? You mean our moon?
That's right. Our moon. Promise me you'll look after it.
I promise, Thelindis.
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out. Its light, the color of blood, will become like a fire that flows in our veins, no matter how long it takes.
The fuck is this again? What is that? What? Shit. You serious right now? What the fuck do I do here? Huh?
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this
What are
treason?
you?
You know what happens to those who betray the throne. Please, don't do this!
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed all of Conria.
If you have any love left for justice in your heart, you should join me.
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. Then Hraptatir and Rheindotter will disarm the security measures. My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifalnir. Stay safe. Wish me luck.
I will say...
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It is time for justice to prevail.
I will say, I find Sir Luigi's voice to be very satisfying to listen to, and I don't know how to explain this. It's just very nice. What the fuck now? I feel like I'm playing Fire Emblem. Ah, that doesn't work. No.
This place is filthy. And the smell is abominable. Clearly, the king doesn't allow his prisoners a single shred of dignity. This is dire. Found you. Hello, Mr. Vedafalnir.
Ah, it's you.
Surprised? Oh, wait. I guess surprise isn't an emotion that prophets feel very often.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance. Surprise at just how unfairly this world responds to words of earnest remonstration.
I'm curious. What did you prophesize this time?
Oh my god.
It wasn't a prophecy. It was a word of warning. Someone had to say it. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he continues on this path, Conria will surely fall.
But he didn't listen. Worse still, he stabbed you in both eyes and locked you away. Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm sure you predicted that.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable force. I can but lament as the inevitable unfolds. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future does nothing more for him than slowly crush his spirits.
Forgive my curtness, Vedafalnir, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. His suspicions have been brewing for a long time. You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear and suspicion. There are things the king does not want to see. So, he doesn't want you having visions of them either. He blinded you because he thought this would make the visions stop.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did indeed lose my power to see the future. Right up until...
Until what?
Just now. I believe I saw something new.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways. 5 of us banded together to storm the palace, also we could rescue you. This will go down as the most tumultuous day in Conrian history.
I sense hatred in you. But also hope. A desperate hope that with the tyrant deposed, that will be the end of the story. But this is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter, in a whole new story. There are many men of honor and courage in this world, Rerir. But you are not one of them. You're not here for justice, are you? You're here for yourself. Is that a dagger? Interesting. Why not the polearm? It was always your weapon of choice.
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt that you want to make an enemy of me right now.
Of course not. We're on the same side, aren't we?
We could be. But I need you to be honest with me, Vedafilnir. At this point, you're my only hope for the future.
You mean your future? With your beloved, Felindis?
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the entire world. But forgive me, I care first and foremost about myself. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it. But you see a broader picture of the future than I. You see the solutions to the biggest problems of our age. So tell me, what is my solution? What's the answer?
In matters of fate, answers are either right or wrong. What will be and what will not. Maybe you are willing to pay a certain price in the pursuit of happiness, but unfortunately, fate does not negotiate. That is the cruelest thing about fate. It is unmoved by your sacrifices.
That can't be true. I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head, urging me to see how the world is changing, to seek more power, so I can protect the things I love. You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it? Why? Why are you doing all this?
My voice. In your head. So, you hear it too? The voice that steals your mind, gains your trust, and drives you crazy. It turns out that we are not so different, you and I.
Vedafilnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life. As if he'd discovered some monumental secret. But then he suddenly switched to looking extremely weary.
I wish the audience could have seen it.
Very well then. My advice to you is as follows. You must persevere. Whatever trials and tribulations you may face, be steadfast in the belief that they are your path to the future. For as long as you live, your story with Felindis shall not come to an end.
What?
That is the only chance you have of fighting back against fate. It is up to you whether you believe my words. Regardless, that is all I will say on the matter. I have no right to intervene any further.
I will hold you to your word.
Thank you for setting me free. In return, I will tell you one more thing that you cannot afford to ignore.
Just then, a strange wave of energy rippled through the city. We had no idea what it could mean.
If I were you, I would head to the Universitas Magistrorum.
The Universitas? Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again very soon, Rerir.
Whatever Vedafilnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison. There was no time to lose.
What the fuck? Ah. I need to get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, her outfit is so unserious, dude.
Monsters? Is this Rhindaughter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
All this doesn't make me think of the potential Star ideas.
That reminds me of a rumor I once heard. Allegedly, the king installed secret mechanisms in the palace and around the city. No one knows where they are or what kind of power they hold. But if they were ever going to activate, it would probably be on a night like tonight.
Help! Help!
Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere
near you!
Save me! I can't! Ah!
That sounded like an explosion. So, the rumor is true? The king really went through with it? What other means does the king have at his disposal? They must run on power from the Abyss. And given it's a major center of Abyss research, anyone over at the Universitas will be in grave danger. I have to hurry!
One with nature.
Rain outlines your...
The mystery unravels.
Know your place.
Know my sword. Judgment. Lights out.
The wind knows me.
Rain cutter.
Bow your head.
One with nature.
You can't run. Shiver.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Yeah. Know my sword.
Wretched vermin.
Judgment. Lights out.
Regicide's blood money.
Let me weave you a verse.
Squall and fury.
Ooh.
Monsters at the Universitas Magistrorum? Why now? Oh no, they're coming. It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. The weapons. Where are the weapons? Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded after the inspection last week, but the new weapons haven't been allocated yet. I'm done for. Is anyone there? I need help!
Should.
Stay back! Please stay back! Please!
Oh my god!
What's that?
Reverie. So the rumors about your work are true.
Yeah.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution.
What?
I know how to end all this.
Huh?
You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
What is she doing?
Just... No, don't do it! Cylinders! Cylinders!
I told you, Reverie. Let her go. You will find someone better.
The animation's splendid.
No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
Rare, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Huh? 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 Oh my god! Okay.
Rare.
Lindis?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Rare? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice.
Oh! Oh my god!
I will find you. And then... you can give me your answer.
Wow, dude has been pining for... so long. So wait, I'm a little confused. What did she do? Where did she go exactly? Well, maybe she's gonna explain.
So that's how the Raker of Solnari was born.
Okay.
A monster created by circumstance is a monster all the same.
Yeah, I don't feel bad.
Viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. Right now, I'm feeling a strong sense of loathing. In a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Everyone tells little white lies, and before long, you have a huge pack of lies that destroys everything. Time to get back.
Oh my god.
His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen civilization is one of endless tragedy. Cruel as it may be, that was Conria's fate. Everyone, I'm back. Can I get a standing ovation?
Woo!
How are you holding up? Feeling okay? She's fine. Boss is a pro.
Yes, I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rarir's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a regular nobody, driven by personal tragedy, as he said himself.
I mostly agree. There's only so much we can know about him from his memories alone, but they did give us a clear glimpse into his life in Conria. However, I would not consider Rarir to be a nobody. He was deeply involved in the events of that era, yet when the catastrophe of a generation strikes, nobody is safe.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again. Is this you urging me not to abandon the people of Nodcry in their hour of need?
That's not what I meant. Although I do hope you choose to remain a part of the plan. Without you, the mission ahead will be all but impossible.
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot than the stick. And I don't appreciate being bossed around. Now, as for you, Missy, you were excellent. You stuck to the rules of the ceremony and kept your mouth shut the entire time. Bravo.
Cool! So, can you fill me in on the deets now? Most of what I saw went right over my head.
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. It will save me narrating it twice. Yehoda?
Yes, boss! Let me get that door for ya.
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment contract.
Forgive my curiosity, but what does the first clause say?
Who give a fuck?
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself.
Okay.
Like opening the door, pouring the tea, yada yada.
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. Rest assured that the Curatorium abides by the very strictest of labor policies. You don't seriously think I'm cruel enough to treat her like my slave?
Can we please move on? I would like to go to bed.
In any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of the work today. Hope I don't catch Flintz and Varka lounging about in their chairs, enjoying a leisurely cup of tea.
Men.
There's nothing I dislike more than other people enjoying themselves while I'm hard at work.
What?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
What?
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves.
Are we in Dark
I'm not
Bramble?
that kind of boss. And it would go against the Curatorium's labor policy.
What is going on?
I'm sorry? What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking about labor policy.
Wait. How long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
What do you mean, the door? What is happening?
Boss, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
What?
Hallucinated? But how?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here are just a result of pawns moving across the chessboard in a carefully calculated manner. And nobody has access to this chess set but me.
And here's where we strangle Hoyo because it's not a continuous sequence. Why did they not include a normal break? I have no idea. I mean, I've played the quest, so yeah, I do understand, but from the not everyone has time for multiple hours of uninterrupted gameplay perspective, terrible design. This shit is insane! Multiple hours of uninterrupted gameplay! We got the sound of a quest ending and when Revere's part ended, so I highly doubt you'd have to replay that, but still. I don't know, but that's really stressful. Can you imagine if your game just crashes?
So you control everything in here?
More or less. But yes, it's a special technique of
I'm
mine.
literally just watching a movie right now.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess set.
Where are we?
Is there any similarity between what happened then and what's happening now?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent, which was also the case my first time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help with things that I'm too lazy to do myself.
Meaning, you're not feeling lazy right now?
I really want to go to bed, okay?
Meaning, this is not something Yehuda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure that I alone understand.
Oh my god!
I must be the one to find our way out of here.
What do you mean?
It's fine. Really. Let me do something useful.
Oh, listen to you. Whatever would I do without you, Yehuda?
What? Really?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you? God forbid anything ever happens to you.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I was thinking of fetching some water. There's gotta be a source around here somewhere. I suggest everyone finds someplace comfortable to take a rest. We gotta conserve our energy. Even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical sense, mentally speaking, it's all real. And so is our tiredness and fatigue. You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway, I got your backs, so don't worry about a thing.
Don't I have
What?
the best employees? Jealous much?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehuda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon Scions. Would you be amenable to that, Boss Nefer?
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Beauty runs from the tips of your antlers to the depths of your imagination. Time to rally, everyone.
Okay.
Follow me.
Are you telling me that I have to go on? Like, how long is this? Is there any point I can save soon-ish? I need to go to bed. I have work tomorrow. No? What am I gonna do?
As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking no matter what we encounter.
That's
and
ridiculous!
Don't disturb the chess pieces.
That's fucking
You
ridiculous!
have my word that I will get us...
That's insane! No, okay, can someone look it up if I will have to experience, like, the whole, like... No way, there's no way! Can someone actually look this up? I really can't do this. I start work super early tomorrow. It's a different quest with another name. I would imagine if it's the case... Shut up, Nefer.
Raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing yourself to pieces.
Hope not. The fuck is this?
Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his
What the fuck? I literally cannot do this. Yeah. Thank you. I would look it up myself, but I'm scared of getting spoiled, I guess. And I really... I don't know how much longer is it, but if it's any longer than this, I'm fucked. I talked to you guys about this, but I've been having a lot of trouble with my sleep schedule recently, and I'm really trying not to fuck with it. And I'm already past my bedtime right now. Like, I am going to fuck their shit up in the surveys, dude. This is not fair. I also really need to pee. So actually, give me a second. I'm gonna go pee, and then I'll be back to see what you have to say, because this is getting urgent, man. Okay, I have returned. So apparently you can safely exit the game whenever it takes you to a new location. It will checkpoint you. That's what they say. Okay. A new location, it will checkpoint you. I guess that makes sense, but like... Because where does it even say I am right now? Just nowhere. This is actually ridiculous. I can't believe this has happened. But I will try to... I mean, I guess I don't have a choice. You know, like, if it turns out that it's a problem and I have to redo all this, I'll do it off stream. I'll skip through the dialogue off stream and I'll just get back to this. I don't know if you have to exit the game without exiting the quest. What? But how am I gonna do my dailies tomorrow and Sunday?
Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind.
We should do that and you won't be able to do dailies or spend the resin. Yeah, fuck that shit. I am... I'm trying, and... Yeah, worst come to worst, I'll just do the rest of this. Like, I'll just redo it all off stream, like, on autoplay. This is bullshit, that's all I gotta say. I fully agree. I don't... Like, what were they thinking? Okay, it looks like it's just this part that's gonna be replaying, so I think we're good. I think I just have to, like, next time I play, I just have to go back to this. Okay. God, okay, that's a relief. Bro, I will fucking kill them. I'm gonna fucking kill them. What is wrong with them? This is insane! What were they fucking thinking? What were they thinking? Like, even if I don't have to redo all this, just the fact that that previous sequence, with how long it was, that was unfair. Like, I was able to do it, but I don't think that many people have the time to actually do all of this in one, like, you know, like, a lot of people just who casually play on their lunch break or something, how are they gonna do this? They're fucking insane. I'm so upset right now. I fucking, like, I'm exaggerating, but, you know, I think that's really upsetting, especially for a game like Genshin that has existed for, like, 5 years now, and with a ton, they do surveys all the time, and the thing that they should have done for this quest, they've done it for Fontaine! That's like the worst part about this, is that they know how to do this, they know how to warn you about it in advance and be like, this sequence is hella long. And now? And they just don't do it anymore? Like, what happened? The fuck's wrong with them? I'm sorry, that's, like, I am upset by game design when it was, like, something that could have easily been avoided. It was so easy to not make that. No, not even, they have a solution to that in HSR. Yeah, that's, like you said, why are they... I don't get it. I'm gonna fucking kill them. Also, they had those Door of Resurrection and Domains as checkpoints and story quests, so why can't they have them here? Right! Exactly! I came late to something in university because I couldn't stop the last Archon quest at the end part. Oh my god! Like, I'm sorry, but, like, Genshin Impact, you have to respect people's time. I love playing your game, but I can only do 3-hour streams at a time! What the fuck is wrong with you? Also, welcome, Blagzess. I'm sorry. I see you're a first-time chatter. I'm sorry you have to see me so upset for the first, like, meeting me the first time. But I see you have also issues with this, and I think everyone has issues with this, and the thing is, like, I'm pretty sure people have told them before that it was an issue, and that's why they did the thing in Fontaine, and I don't know why they removed it. This is so stupid. Oh my god, dude. I'm really upset at, like, what? I don't know. I guess I should, like, stop complaining here and just, like, wait, like, look at if there's any survey going on and, like, actually voice my complaints here, because I feel like it's mostly the way to do it, but, like, oh boy! Okay, and aside from that, that quest was great. I really loved that cutscene at the end with, Revere and Tolindis. It was really beautiful. The animation style, I don't know if they use Live 2D. It looks like they use Live 2D, but I'm not sure. At least for some parts of it. It looks so beautiful. Maybe not Live 2D, maybe like something, I don't really know. I know Live 2D is, mostly for... I don't really know if they use Live 2D for this stuff, but something similar to this. It's like rigged animation, like rigged 2D, which I like. Genshin always creates a problem and then makes a solution convoluted as all hell. There wasn't even a solution here. It was just not there. The side quest, I try to read it all. Talk goes on, I try to read it all. It goes on longer, I really try to read it all. It goes on. I'm button smashing to finally get that one dialogue done. Yeah, I like world quests because they give a lot of, like, really interesting lore, but the fact that they're not voiced makes it a little bit hard to follow sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there was a lot of really cool quests that I wish had been voiced, like the Sumeru, like Golden Sands quests, stuff like that. They were really cool, but voiced they would have been even better because it would have been easier to like retain all the information also, and because especially for someone who streams like I do, um, I may be bilingual, but some of these texts are so complicated that I have to read them twice in order to understand them. But I don't get to do that while I'm streaming because I'm like voice acting. I can't just read everything twice. So that's why like at the end of some quests I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck just happened. And I don't know how they could make that better. I feel like I guess it makes sense for a game that has been ongoing for 5 years to be so complicated plot-wise, and I like the Genshin plot, but sometimes it's so complicated. I do, like, aside from the fact that they made all of this entirely, like, no checkpoint or whatever, that whole section, I liked it. I liked the way it told the story, other than just, like, you know, written notes scattered through whatever. That was a lot better than what we used to have, and I really appreciate that. But boy, I just wish they had, like, a way to take breaks. Anyway, I have to go because I actually am past my bedtime. I'm gonna have to go to sleep now. Let me just see who I can raid and then I'll go. God damn, I was gonna do something before bed too and I just don't have time anymore, man! Shut up, me. The languages are not even properly translated. I'm German and understand pretty good English, and there are some dialogue parts I hear in English and the translation to German just does not have the same meaning. Oh, really? I did not know that. I play in English, but my first language is French, so I just like, you know, sometimes it's a little hard when there's a lot of text. But thank you so much for the follow, Black Zest. I really appreciate it. I hope you've been enjoying the stream despite me freaking out just at the end. The localization in this game is still a struggle. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, who is streaming right now? We're gonna raid Visual Neon, okay? My stomach hurts now. Maybe that was the reason I instantly stayed. You like my freak? That's why I don't trust non-English translation in most games. Yeah. Sometimes feels like no one is checking how it's done. Didn't they use AI to do the recent ones in, like, I think Star Rail and whatever game? I forgot. Visual Neon. Alright. Thank you so much, guys, for hopping into the stream. Yeah, I remember that, Mag. That's crazy. Alright, I'll see you guys on Monday. I'll continue this quest. I hope you have a good night, and I love you all. Thank you so much for staying with me through the whole thing. I am devastated. I'm mostly very tired. I'll see you guys later. Bye.